Hey everyone, it's Kristin Sherry. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Maximize 365, a year of actionable tips to transform your life. It's very exciting. Yesterday I got the medal, my gold medal, and my award seals for Maximize 365 winning the motivational book of the year. So that was super exciting. But we're on to the next entry in this section on intellectual wellness. So today is called a problem a day. So it's a problem solving tool. So the quote comes from Albert Einstein and says, "We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them." So problem solving skills improve with practice, and that's why I included this tip. I used to do this on my commute to work, and it was really helpful. So if we have a problem, sometimes we just think about the problem and go around and around in circles. And when those problems fester and we don't actually tackle and address them, it creates more time spent stressing and worrying about it than finding a solution. So the goal of today's entry is to shift you from worrying and stressing about a problem to how do you find a solution for the problem. So you might be overwhelmed by a problem, and that could cloud your judgment, cloud your thinking. So I'm hoping that this exercise will get you out of that fight, flight, freeze mode when you're dealing with a problem. So we might think we have no control to solve our problem, and we might think we don't have any ability to influence a solution. So my grandmother used to say, "A problem identified is a problem half solved." And it's so true, because sometimes we have something bothering us and we don't even really know. We don't even name what the problem is. So life teaches us a problem ignored becomes a bigger problem requiring more resources to solve. Usually more resources, more time, time, money, energy, all of those. So a way to be proactive is to create a list of 1 to 3 problems you have. You don't want to list all of them because that'll overwhelm you. So just 1 to 3 problems that you have, because you're not going to be able to solve all your problems in a day. So the idea is to dedicate a day, not the entire day, but a day of constructive thought to a problem. So prioritize the problems, the 1 to 3, you can list them in priority. And you're going to tackle each of them using the idea for action that I'm going to share in a moment. So once a solution is found, or you're making progress with the problem, so you conclude it's not in your control to solve maybe, so it's something you have to move on from, update your problem list with a new challenge once you strike one off, and then just work through them that way. So here's your idea for action. Choose a daily time to brainstorm solutions, like during your commute. That's what I used to do. Or lunch break. Maybe you wake up in the morning and you don't get out of bed quite right away, so you have some thinking time. And work through these steps. So number 1 is define the problem. Dig to the root problem by asking, why is that a problem? So something's bothering you, for example. Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? And those 3 why is that a problem should get you to that why. So if you want to reference the Setting the Right Goals video, that can help you with this as well. So next is write the outcomes that you seek. So after you've identified or defined your problem, what do you want to happen? So you want to jot out what the outcomes are that you seek, or what you want to happen. And then number 3, list all the possible solutions that you can come up with. So include help that you need, resources that you need, and ways that you could obtain them as well. Because sometimes the solution lies in someone else's brain, or someone else's resources, or someone else's book. So let me know in the comments, how do you tend to tackle problem solving? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got more juicy bits coming up from Maximize 365. Take care.